Kevin Murphy, some games he's hot, some he's cold. This roster is really good. Steven Simmons, the guys what they need. They're not playing hard. He'll call a timeout. He'll let them know about it in an entire timeout.
To stretch the court, you got a big man that made three-point shots. So how you defend that pick and roll?
But sometimes they're a little underwhelming. We'll see what they do today. There's Murphy. And right away, turnover inside. Pargo, an easy layup. Good block by Simmons and an easy putback by Stevens.
Defense, I think, is going to be the key early for this Ball Hogs team.
Here's Nixon outside. Got a turnover. Let's see if Ball Hogs capitalize on it. Good play by Houston. Gets it back, saves it. Pargo brings it right back outside. Refresh shot clock. Uses his body, pump fakes, and looks like that's going to be no shot. Plays are some of the biggest momentum changers in the Big Three.
Well, that and long shots that result in an air ball where a team can just catch, finish inside. Speaking of a jump shot, Nixon off right there.
There's Simmons looking to clear it. He's been so consistent in everything he's done this year, except for last week. He goes up and he gets fouled. And lost to Chicago. Then they bounce back, beat LA, Houston, and DMV. So this is a huge game for them. Huge game.
Well, you know, the thing is, it's not a talent issue. You know, this Ball Hogs team is just being as consistent against the really good teams as they are against the teams that are below 5. Houston talked about Darnell Jackson, but Houston can do this, which is attack off the dribble. Nice left hand off the glass.
Yeah, I think when it comes to the Ball Hogs, if you go back to that Dallas game, had Dallas on the ropes, Dallas scores 10 straight points at the end, and that is a big difference in their season. The difference between being 4 right there will pretty much sum up their season if they don't figure out a way to get 2 wins.
Well, I'll tell you what, also with Murphy not being as consistent as he was in the previous years, because he was such a phenomenal scorer, consistent scorer, good defense right there in the air ball. Stevens able to put it, and I think that with Kevin Murphy, he was a different dynamic. Remember before his injury.
Yep. Here's Pargo. Needing to be more aggressive. Going to Houston. There's 6 on the clock. He's got to go to work here. Going against Stevens. Hesitation dribble goes up high. Again, no rim. Put back by the Ball Hogs.
Plays outside of your offense, Brian, that ultimately can win you games, create the separation you need from a scoring perspective. And Pargo that time off. Good block out that time by Murphy inside.
Oh, good hustle by Nixon. Oh, this is a big wide open shot. Pargo, back rim. Got them falling right now for the Amps. Simmons left wide open, sticks it. We got that 1 o'clock start. I'm ready on those nights. Right. You never know. That could be my day.
Hey, great point, buddy.
There's Houston right there. It's always the dude, single fellas in Houston.
So
watch out.
So you say why guys struggle when they play in Miami, huh?
Miami, I'm getting my rest that night.
Yeah.
Utah, you know. Yeah, you got Cameron Smith out there who's capable.
Yeah.
You just hope Houston's all right. All right, let's get back to it. Smith, right on cue.
Right on cue.
He's the guy.
Is that the one?
Vino Smith is the flat-out scorer.
Mm-hmm. But isn't that why you build your roster to be able to have a good play that time by Simmons, but to be able to have a player like Smith that can come in just like this?
Yep. Just has to be before the shot is taken, not before the shot is made. There's Simmons on the pull-up, sticks it.
And right back at it. Pull-up is available in the middle of the lane.
There's Pargo, keeping his dribble alive, using that body. Good defense by Murphy. Smith downhill attack, drops it off. Darnell Jackson with the layup.
Immediate impact. That time,
Smith more than capable of picking up where he left off on that first game in the Big Three. There's a foul.
Play off the dribble.
Yeah, Darnell Jackson texted me right after that game where Vino Smith went off. And he's like, this guy can play. It's not a one-off. He can legitimately fill it up. Here's Pargo going to the other side of the rim. 13-11. Murphy with the pull-up. And they're just getting easy buckets from 50.
A lot more physicality right now. What is it? If people who aren't familiar with the Big Three, what is something that they can look forward to, especially at the latter stages of the season?
Oh, man, you know, just seeing great basketball. being able to see the whole league, at one time,
If it's an air ball, you can go right back up. If you don't hit the rim, bring the fire. What's the favorite aspect of Big 3 style basketball that you like?
I mean, I like one-shot free throws, Who want to see somebody shoot 3 free throws, let alone 4? So one-shot free throws are great.
Yeah, we keep the play going. Yeah, we're in Houston right now. You got Pat Bev here. We got Bun B. What's Houston meant for you and your career?
Everything. They've been down since day one. They support everything I do here in Houston. Got a lot of friends here. Gonna be back here on tour later on this year. So can't wait, man. I love Houston. Glad we got a team here. We'll be here every year.
I have to ask you, Cube. I have to ask the tough question, man. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty of this season. Everybody's bunched up in the standings, up in the air.
It's still up in the air, man. You can lose in the Big 3 to any team on any given Saturday or Sunday. You know what I mean?
Saturday or Sunday. And lastly, Cube, I want to ask you, man. This game in particular, Detroit. They've suffered. Joe Johnson out for the season.
And Smith, they bring a different energy to the game, and right there, beautiful play coming out, a little timeout there by the Ball Hogs, but you see gave this team a little bit more juice, but the Ball Hogs able to respond right back.
And you mentioned it early on, just the way that Jackson pulled Dwight Howard out of the paint. Yep. He's doing the same thing with the Ball Hogs. Stevens is a great
basket and score.
All right, so here's Pargo, low on the clock. Jackson has to shoot it. No good. Rebound Simmons. There's Dominique Johnson in for the first time. Really light it up. Yeah. And what a long pass to Johnson.
Free up to get that alley-oop inside.
Good take by Pargo. I think there's Johnson. Aggressive. It's downhill. Those pick and rolls have been really good for the ball.
And then as a ball handler, it's just up to you to make a decision. Do I have the shot or do I have the pass? A 4-point shot that time by Pargo.
There's Johnson looking to be physical.
I like this matchup.
7 on the clock. Rebound Pargo. See if they go back to that screen and roll. Good seal by Darnell Jackson inside for the 2.
By Pargo inside.
Simmons looking to get downhill. Kicks it out. Johnson can shoot it from there. It was short. Oh, but he gets the ball back and throws it down. Good hustle.
Yeah, Darnell Jackson left my bad.
Chris Johnson out. 6 on the clock. Goes inside. He's got the size advantage. Oh, can't leave him open. Dominique Johnson. No good. Rebound Pargo.
Yeah, but that's excellent execution that time of the play with Johnson. Recognition to Johnson to get it outside and not able to make it. But
is incredible.
But he still plays the game the right way,
100%.
Which is point guard, sets you up, get my teammates involved, and if I need to score, I can put the ball in.
The right play is to shoot the ball at the rim. He's the guy, if you're the Ball Hogs, that you have to make sure you take care of. All right, here's Simmons, MVP candidate. Waves off the screen, wants to isolation. Goes left to right, pulls up, and 6th jumper.
Shout out to Jonathan. So I know it has to feel great for him to be playing in front of what's considered a home crowd for him. Second or third shot, Simmons has been able to get to the free throw line area, 1 to 2 dribbles and pull up for a nice mid-range jump shot.
20 Ball Hogs still have control of this game. Simmons again on the isolation, controls that dribble. Elevates, gets bumped by Pargo. Pargo does not like the call at all.
Coach Gervin off, and maybe he wants to save that as this game will be probably touch and go a little bit, that he may want it later.
All right, here's Smith. Guy more than capable of getting it going. Sticks another 3.
Hey, B, you was all on him when he first got in the game. That
he loves this. He loves the hoop, man. Loves to score. He like the old Jimmy Jackson.
There you go. 22 at that. There you go.
Oh! Simmons inside. Johnson has a size advantage, but he fades. No good.
Yeah, good. That time Nixon was able to get under Johnson, push him out a little bit further on that jump shot, speaking of which. Smith a little bit off on, a little strong on that shot.
Here's Johnson trying to back down Pargo. It's not easy.
No.
This guy's built like a wall. And he pulls the chair.
And he gets the layup.
Misses the layup, and Smith right there to put it back in.
And that's one of the...
There's Simmons, got to get going here. Pulls up from 3. Yeah, that's a big shot. That's why he's MVP candidate. Shots like that. All buckets are not created equal. Sometimes when your team is giving up a run and you got to right the ship, those are big shots. Good defense by Johnson. See if Simmons again. Attacking. Yeah, this is a good one to bring the fire because the game has started to get out of hand a little bit. And there it is right there.
Yep.
All right, here's Simmons. Jabbing. Oh, attacking. Oh, he gets fouled. And that's going to be 2 points.
Major defender. Look where Cameron Smith right foot is at. It's open to the baseline. So all Simmons did was jab step to his right to that one-on-one matchup.
And there's Johnson. And so a special thanks to our partner, Red Lobster. Who Pargo loses the ball, gets it back, though. In the corner. He's got time on the shot clock. Oh, good job by Dominic Johnson, who's bringing the energy in this half. Right. Oh, good feed by Darnell Jackson. That was going to be a dunk by Stevens. And he lets it triplets. I mean, look at that turnaround.
Well, you think those 2 games, where does that put you? You're at instead of 3 losses, you put a thunderous dunk inside.
He's got 13 of the 15 points for the Ball Hogs in the second half.
Well, Brian, you know this. The good players, you may have struggled the week before, but you come back focused. And right now we see Jonathan Simmons kind of carrying the load offensively here for the Ball. Now, keep in mind, they were up 8 points last week against Chicago in the second half. Then Chicago went on a 13-0 run. So the defense, along with Jonathan, that stoic on the bench, GP's so focused, he got a game plan in mind. And that he's not going to allow his team. Now, you know, Amp start making shots, nothing you can do about it. But you can see how focused he is as a coach.
Miss. They don't have to clear it, but they do. Simmons in the corner. No good. Rebound Jackson. Pargo's going to have to get going. The Amps have any chance of winning here. Goes to Jackson. Bino Smith. 4 on the clock. Jackson's got to put it up. Over to Bino Smith. 1 on the clock. He gets it up. And it's going to be Amps.
A team like Detroit to kind of get back in the game and beautiful underneath out of bounds play.
Love that play. I saw it the way that Gary Payton saw it.
Took advantage. That's right. I'm seeing a different GP right now. I mean, whether that was game preparation or just a feeling that he's had, and Darnell Jackson able to knock it in.
Yeah, they seem just more locked in. This is why I look at it. Why are they're 3-on-3? It's a couple blown leads, but talent-wise, this team is tough.
Well, because you got shooting. When you can spread the court and you have guards that can attack and make plays, it makes it extremely difficult to take all those options away with a shooter in Chris Johnson.
Lower left leg injury. He's the type of player in this game that would thrive. His energy defensively, the plays he makes at the rim, it's just everyone has to kind of make up for that. No Joe Johnson, no Shakir Houston. It's tough for the Amps right now.
Well, let me ask you this, too. You know this, okay?
Do too much.
Exactly.
Like Pargo is a great sidekick for Joe Johnson. He could get 30 on a night because of the attention's on Joe Johnson. But when it goes to Pargo, it becomes a different animal.
Well, then you're asking Houston, Nixon, and Smith to kind of step up every week to kind of take the slack for what Joe Johnson is not there. And a lot of times, like you said, it's tougher to do that. Just more focused, I think, from the jump ball.
Here's Smith looking inside. They go out, trying to get back in the game with the 3-ball. It's no good. Simmons and alive. Gets it out. Bino Smith for 3. Short, but gets it back. Goes up strong. Finish it. Good job by the Ball Hogs not fouling. There's Simmons not settling, attacking, downhill.
Travel.
And we got him with a travel.
But, but I like his intent, though, which is,
correct.
If I get it that way as well.
Yeah, so many guys go for that hero shot at the 3. There's Nixon attacking, kicks it. Pargo, corner 3. No good. So backs up, and he gets fouled. That's not a good foul.
Nope.
Steve's one of the best defensive players in this league. Got great length, quick, and that shot. Nixon, jabs, contact, spins, up, and they call the foul.
So you think about,
Here's Smith, elevates.
Nice pull up.
Yeah,
nice
really nice pull up.
Nice pull up.
It could be in the back of their mind they blew that lead to power.
Of course, you know it's coming through. And last week against Chicago, I mean, blowing the lead in the second half. There it is.
Oh, nice play by Johnson. There's Pargo on that 4-point line. Gets the body contact, elevates, scores it. Good decision not to foul. This is game point for the ball to keep fighting for the playoffs.
We'll go right back to this pick and roll, maybe. No.
Johnson. Hang dribble, pulls up. Oh, he sticks another one.
I told you, go one-on-one with Johnson. But that one, he felt it. He created the space. He knew his defender